Good evening, Mr. Raditya.
Good evening.
How are you?
Um, good. How about you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for asking. All
Welcome.
right, so I hope you're ready for today's session.
Yes, I am.
Okay, awesome. So, were you able to go through the session notes?
Yes, I did see. It
Okay,
was it was about
so before,
childhood. I remember it.
that's right, it's about childhood.
Yes.
So, before we get to the main topic, we have an extempore topic for today. So,
Yes.
let's start the session with the extempore topic. So there are two topics. I'm going to read out both the topics for you. You can
Okay.
choose any one and give a speech for about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So the first topic is nothing is right, nothing is wrong. Everybody just has a different perspective. And the second topic is unemployment.
Yes. So should I speak on both?
No, you can choose any one and speak for about 2 to 3 minutes
Okay, I
on
will
the
go
topic.
for the first one.
Okay. Go ahead.
As you said, nothing is right, nothing is wrong. Everyone has their own perspectives.
Yeah.
I strongly agree with this statement because I
Mm-hmm.
believe that even the truth varies. I mean, the truth changes. It depends on time that how the truth is before us. For
Mm-hmm.
example, I would like to state that suppose I am in my house and in my neighboring part of my village, something bad happens, like robbers broke into their houses,
Mm-hmm.
and at the same time, my father is asking for water and he is badly ill. So if the chance comes, what should I do first? Even if my neighbors are at danger, you know, but I will go for the water and I will serve
Mm-hmm.
my father first because it's my priority. And the same truth may be different for others if we see from other perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe their priority will be to save the neighboring people. So this is the
Mm-hmm.
reason that I am with this statement.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So you gave very good example for looking at things from different
Yes,
perspective.
thank you.
So from the perspective of an outsider, it might seem like you don't care about your
Yes,
neighbors or you
yes,
don't really want to save people when they are in danger.
yes,
But only you know that you
yeah,
have uh, a personal reason
yes,
to prioritize
yeah,
something else other than
yeah.
the one that was happening outside of your house.
And
Right. So
I
that's
think this is the reason that we are always get criticized. People criticize
mm,
us for everything, whatever we do.
mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. That's great. All right. So now let's get to the topic. So I hope you're comfortable talking
yeah,
about childhood.
for sure.
Okay. Great. So childhood is a time that all of us really enjoy.
Yes,
So coming to think of our childhood days right now, if ever we get a chance, we will always go back to our
yeah,
childhood days and those carefree days without any sort of
yes,
responsibility. I think that's something that we would definitely want to, if at all it happens
yeah.
to us. So, so tell me something about your childhood days. What did you really like to do when you were a child?
Every child wants freedom. It's not like that freedom, but
Mm,
freedom from study, freedom from rules and regulations. Likewise,
mm,
I also longed, I also wished for freedom. I always wanted to play with friends, and since I belong to a village, a rural area, I was
mm,
fond of playing with my friends in the fields.
Mm.
and cricket was one of them. I was like fond of that sport, and
Okay.
I was always get scolded by parents
Getting
for
scolded.
it. Yes,
Okay.
and I felt very bad that they, they are like they never want me to play, and sometimes I also feel that why the teachers tell that sports are also important for our life.
Mm-hmm.
They always wanted me to, be a bookish, I am unable to say,
Bookish
किताबी
student.
कीड़ा कहते हैं ना से. हाँ,
Yeah, it's bookish student or
yes,
a bookworm.
yeah,
Mm. Okay. Right. So I think that that is something that all of us went through in our
yeah,
childhood. The more we wanted to play, the more our parents and teachers wanted us to focus on our academics. So somewhere that balance, we could never achieve that
yeah,
balance.
yes.
Yeah, that's right.
But I can
Okay, so
understand that they were also, very true at their points.
yeah, exactly. It's not like deliberately they stopped us from playing. It's just that they wanted us to have a better lifestyle than
Yes,
them.
yes.
That was their intention. Yeah, that's right. So tell me something about the place that you were born.
I am basically from Bihar. Currently, I am in Jharkhand, where I am teaching. I have been teaching for last 4 years.
Great. Okay.
I am a teacher, as I said, and I teach English.
Okay. That's great.
And I have done post graduation, and it's like, like अजीब सी बात, paradox, you may say, that I am here.
Parody.
Yeah, parody, irony, whatever you call.
Yeah.
And I am here to, improve and find my best version,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because
I mean,
I
there's
never.
nothing wrong about it. It's not like, everyone who's studied that particular subject is, is thorough with it. So I think it's completely fine. So it's all about your mindset. So even after knowing so much about English and the literature and the language, you still want to improve on yourself.
Yes.
So that's something that you can be proud of or happy about.
People always think so,
Hmm.
that if you are studying English, you must be mastery over that particular subject.
You must have mastery
Yes.
over the
Yeah.
language.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the common mindset.
Yeah.
So it's basically how English teachers. I'm also an English teacher, by the way.
Oh,
So I teach in a school, so I
that's
know. So
very.
English teachers are supposed to always, write
Yeah.
letters, write articles, work on the magazine.
Yes.
It's just a language at the end of the day. Anybody who speaks the language can actually do it.
Yeah.
Somehow, even in the family, if there's somebody who's done English major in the family, so that person will be asked to look at the resume, to
Yeah.
look at the cover letter, to look at all the letters that are written, complaint letters and everything else. So that's become like a trend
Yeah.
these days.
So,
Yeah.
what
Okay.
about you? Where you are from?
I live in Delhi.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have never been to there.
Okay. Right. Okay. um Okay, so tell me about your experience of learning to ride a cycle. So that should be one of the fond memories of childhood,
Oh, you
learning to
mean
ride a
how did
cycle.
I learn how to ride a bicycle?
Yes, yes.
I think that my childhood was very fast. I did everything,
Okay.
very rapidly. Uh,
Hmm.
Firstly, I never got, a kid bicycle. Juniors, whatever junior used to. It was it
Yeah.
was a bigger one. You may say what my father used to ride,
Okay. Adult
and I
bicycle.
had to
Hmm.
adjust because
Hmm.
financial reasons. They did not they were not able to afford a bicycle especially for me.
Hmm.
It was just the only
Mm,
one which everyone used. But
mm, mm,
you may say it was very pleasing to me, but you may say that it was not very, it was not a kind of fantasy, because my childhood was never a luxurious part of my life. Even it improved with time, but
mm,
it was worse, I think. But you know, if I think from the point of view of my parents, they did whatever they could.
mm. Exactly. That's right. Okay, great. So, what were some of the games that you played in your childhood? So, you mentioned that you really wanted to play. I mean, you used to play a lot with your friends in the fields.
Yes,
So, what are some of the games that you used to play when you were a child?
mostly I used to play cricket, but except it was badminton, you may say, carom, sometimes
Mm,
kabaddi. It was those games were very non-expensive because we had not much to invest in them.
mm-hmm,
Even we could not afford a good bat to play cricket.
mm.
I remember once uh, I and my friend arranged to buy a
My
bat.
friends and I,
Yes, arranged to
my
buy
friends.
one. It was very costly. It was around 250 rupees.
Mm-hmm,
uh, it was a big amount for me, like, because you may say it was before 15 years or 20 years. And
mm-hmm,
it broke after only one shot, and you may imagine how
mm.
the pain was.
That's right. That's true. Okay. Okay, so do you remember who your best friend was when you were a child? Do you remember anything about your best friends,
Yes, I am.
or are you still in touch with your best
Yeah,
friend from
I
school or
am
from your childhood days?
I am still in touch with him, uh, although he's not very close to me, that close to me as he used to be in my childhood. But we used to
Mm,
talk. Even today we talk to each other whenever we get time. And he's
mm,
also doing same profession, he's also a teacher, but in a rural area school.
okay.
And well, he's only one, and he, he's very close even today. That's but no, I had not
Mm,
much friends.
okay. Okay. I don't have much
Yeah.
friends. All right. Awesome. Great. Okay. So it's almost time. So I'm going to stop with the conversation here and give you a quick feedback based on this interaction that we've had. So first and foremost, I really want to appreciate you for taking this effort to improve on your communication, so that you can in turn teach a lot more students and a lot more adults who wish to improve their communication. And I feel that you're speaking quite well. You can be a bit more confident when you speak, because
Yes,
I think somewhere there is that little bit of lack of
it's just the
confidence
lack
within
of
you.
practice. I agree it, I accept it.
Yeah. So just keep telling yourself that you are doing well. So that
Yes,
itself it's more like a reassurance that you're giving for yourself. And I feel that there are minute errors in terms of grammar in one or two
yes,
places. That is something that can be again corrected with
yeah,
a lot more practice. And your content is really solid, so you are able to like give good, solid content. Based on whatever the prompts are, and that way again it's on the advantage side. And your vocabulary is also quite good. Some of the words that you use, it's really good.
thank
So
you.
most of it is on the positive note. It's just that you need to push yourself and practice more
Yes,
so that it gets better day by
yeah,
day. So I really see that you really want, it is within you to improve
yes,
yourself as much as possible. I can see
yes,
that. So just keep pushing yourself, just keep practicing more and more. And because you must be teaching in English mostly,
yes,
because if you're teaching
yes, yes,
a language, you usually teach in the
yeah,
language. So the more and more you keep speaking the language, the better and better it will get.
Yeah.
So try to read books, newspapers, practice a lot of listening,
Yeah.
so especially audiobooks and podcasts. This will definitely help you to pick up new words from
Yeah.
there, or to give you a different idea as to how you can probably speak, the
Yeah.
way of speaking. The more you listen to somebody else speak, when you try and imitate, it gets better and better. So you can, we all learn language by
Yeah.
imitation only.
Yes.
So it's completely fine if you can try something like that. So keep practicing, and I'm sure you'll get there pretty soon.
Thank you. And I'm really sorry that I didn't ask your name. What's your name?
I'm Ramya.
Ramya. Ash. Okay. So it was
Yeah.
pleased to talk to you, and
Oh,
I had, I have,
it was
say
a pleasure.
it was a pleasant talking talking to you.
Pleasure, pleasure.
Pleasure. Okay.
Yes.
And
Same here
I
as
have
well.
the
So
best
thank you.
experience ever. Yeah.
Yeah, my pleasure
Yeah.
again. Okay. So thank you so much for joining today. It was great meeting a teacher. So I don't really get to meet a lot of teachers on this platform. So
Yeah.
it's good to connect with you. So I hope to see you soon in more
Sure.
sessions.
Sure. Sure.
Until then, take care and have a good night. Bye bye.
Same to you. Bye bye.
Thank you.